Hi beautiful souls, and welcome back to Manifest with Miriam. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing how I manifested my dream apartment. I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. I have my iced coffee here that I will be sipping on throughout this episode. How cute is this glass? I got it from Shein. Little suns and moons on it. I'm so obsessed. Let's jump straight into part one, which is the manifestation techniques I used in order to help me manifest this. You can't manifest something unless you truly want it. That's why I was able to obtain it. Okay, now that that's out the way, I don't know why that sounded so bizarre. Now that that's out the way, let's get into the manifestation techniques that I used. The first technique that I used when manifesting this apartment was scripting. The exact scripting method I used was a pre-dated letter to myself a year from the day I was doing the journal entry. Talking to myself as if I was already living here. As if I was sitting here right now, talking to the camera, talking to you guys in my mother content room. The reason that you predate it is because you essentially want to trick your brain into believing what you're writing is real. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference between what's real and what's fake. So whatever you tell it, it's going to find ways in your 3D reality to prove that that actually is true. So me predating my journal entry as if I was already living here, as if I was already sitting here talking to you guys about this exact moment, is a memory that I created. Biggest thing with scripting is you have to be specific. You need to figure out what it is you want. Do some brainstorming and figure out what you actually want. Do you want an apartment in the city? Do you want to be close to the beach? Do you even want an apartment? Or do you want a house? Do you want a backyard? Do you want an open plan living? Do you want a balcony? Do you want to be in a high rise? Do you want to be in a complex? Do you want to be a free townhouse? Like, what do you actually want? Be so specific, down to the bedroom number, down to the bathroom number, down to the toilet number, down to the island bench, marble, stone top, cream, quartz, whatever. The more specific that you are, the easier it is for the universe or God to give you that. You're basically giving the universe a blueprint for your manifestation to run off. When you are scripting, always practice gratitude first. Write it as if you're living it. Be that woman, embody that energy. So that's a technique that I use. I wrote exactly the amount of bedrooms I had, what the kitchen looked like, what the flooring was like, what my daily routine was, what I would do, how I felt living in this place. That's the main thing. If you can feel the way that you would feel if you did own a place, boom. Manifestations run. It is happening. Alrighty, so now that you have your scripting down packed and you have your journal entry and you have exactly what you want, remember, the universe cannot run your manifestation unless it knows exactly what you want. Now that we have your journal entry predated a year from today with all of your protocol, how many beds, what you're doing, blah, 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 how you're living, how you're feeling being in that environment, you are then going to take that journal entry and you're going to start visualizing with it. Because you've already written it down, your brain has already created some sort of memory or some sort of visualization and has actually probably started believing it to be true already. If you tapped into those feelings, those emotions of how you'd feel if you were there. Every night before you go to bed, you are going to visualize that exact scene that you have journaled about. You are going to visualize that every single night before you go to sleep, right before you go to sleep. Not an hour before, right before. The reason you're going to visualize so close to going to bed is because before you go to sleep at night and when you wake up in the morning, so if you want double the effect, do it both, morning and night, your brain goes from a beta state to an alpha brainwave state. What this means is your brain is so much more susceptible to new information and memories and rewiring of neural pathways than it would be if it was in beta state. You can bypass that security in the brain, just go crazy and create new memories and visualize. And then it happens for you. So you can even pop on a YouTube video, manifest my dream home. I'm living in my dream home. I'm living in my dream location. My dream apartment has come. I have purchased my own place, blah, 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 XYZ. put on one of those subliminals to go with it, and you are sweet. I had to fix my painting because it was making a really annoying noise, and every time I moved, and it was just singing me off. So that's the go. And my neighbors have decided to walk past my window. This video once before, and it went for half an hour, and I went to edit it yesterday, and halfway through the edit, the media completely cut off. So I'm really happy because I love filming, and it's just an excuse to film again, and I can make the video even better this time for you guys. I will leave some subliminals in the link below for you guys to actually play whilst you sleep. Some of them go for like 8 to 9 hours, and you can just have them on while you're sleeping, and your brain will just be rewired. Scripting and visualization. Those are your two manifestation methods. They go hand in hand. You write about what you want, and then you visualize it. Sounds easy enough, right? Let's jump into part 2, is how to actually purchase a property. First thing you need to do, which is a given, start looking online. Jump onto realestate.com, start having a look at potential properties that you could see yourself buying. After that, you're going to start going to home opens. Then you're going to start talking to real estate agents. You're going to start ringing them up. Hey, I'm interested in the property you have listed on da-da-da-da. When can I book an inspection? You go to these inspections, you're going to show up as if you're about to buy the property, because that is the life that you are manifesting for yourself. And you're going to ask questions, and you're going to walk around the property as if you're about to put in a big fat offer, even if it's in $1 million house. If you're manifesting in $1 million house, go for it. You are going to start going to home opens every weekend, and you're going to start getting some brochures, and you're going to start looking at properties every single night and day, and it's going to become your whole world. You're just going to start researching, and then you're going to find a mortgage broker, and then you're going to get them to help you, and the rest is history, guys. But main part 2 of this is the action. Not necessarily what steps, because I've just told you all you need to really do is jump online, find a property that you like, go and see it, and then start seeing other properties of that similar caliber, and then actually talk to an agent who can put you in touch with a mortgage broker, and then get in touch with a mortgage broker who can then put you in touch with a bank, and then get in touch with a bank and schedule an appointment to get a home loan, and then you get a home loan approved. Once you've gotten your pre-approval, then you can actually put in an offer to buy the property. Easy step-by-step to follow, but I could go a lot deeper if I wanted to. So if you guys want a separate video on how to actually buy a property, actionable steps to take, I can let you know. This video is more tailored on how I manifested this, but part 2 of this video was more so about the action. So yes, I went and did all of that, but I wanted to expand on, obviously when you're manifesting, you do the scripting, you do the visualization, you do the subliminals. You're doing all of these things, and you're writing it down, and you're visualizing it, and you're thinking about it before you go to sleep, and you're listening to different frequencies and sounds to help you tap into a subconscious state and create memories in your brain to then help manifest that. But there's only so much manifestation you can do before you actually have to take action. Basically, what I'm saying is you cannot just manifest something and expect it to just happen. You can't just write down a predated journal entry, I'm living this life in my dream apartment with this view, with this bed, with this balcony, with this number of bedrooms, kitchen, bathroom, blah, 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 without actually taking action towards that. Because if you actually just write that down and you visualize it, but then you do nothing, nothing's going to happen. And that is what I think most people get confused about manifestation and about manifesting dream life, etc., is that they manifest something and it doesn't happen. They wonder why. Well, it's because you haven't taken action. Nothing is going to change if nothing changes. Okay, so you need to take action. Once you've manifested, once you've believed, and once you've figured out exactly what you want, then you take those actionable steps, which I can talk to you guys about in another video because my camera is about to die. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It is an energy exchange. The more you put out, the more you get back. So please subscribe, give this video a like, comment below any questions, queries, or videos you want to see from me. And I post new videos every Friday, so Make sure you turn on the post notification bell. My battery is flashing. I'm waiting for it to die. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.